What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. Got some really great news. Then I got some awesome news. And then I got some news that's going to make you go, because I ain't going to tell you the secret of it at the end. But let's get started real quick. Listen, this is a warning. Hedgies, institutions, or anybody else that's short AMC or naked shorted AMC, if they are any, then you better do something now. You better do something now, because I'm fixing to put it on that ass in that courtroom, okay? And I'm fixing to show y'all what one of my reliefs are that I'm asking for, okay? And when I do, I think y'all are going to be pretty excited if you sit back and think about it and sleep on it tonight. If you're not excited when I get through talking about it, when you lay down and you're thinking about it, you'll come to your senses and say, God damn, that's a good idea. So I'm going to be talking about my first relief that I'm asking the court to do concerning AMC and the Allegheny situation. And then I'm working on part 2. But some good news that I want to bring to y'all's attention is, in case y'all haven't heard, Paramount Plus is shutting down. Paramount says, fuck that. We ain't making no money on our live stream and shit. Alright? So, what they're going to do, they're shutting it down and doing what? They're going straight to theater with it. No more streaming services for Paramount. So, we got all that revenue fixing to rush over here. Alright? And then Hollywood is putting out more movies, and great movies, and people are looking forward to a lot of them. So we're looking good there. Man, we got a good thing going. Listen, to all them belly aching, bankrupt, shouting motherfuckers, we ain't going bankrupt. And we're not going to go bankrupt, because my next proposal that I'm working on right now is going to show AMC how they can raise $500 million. But let me tell y'all right now how we can get paid right now. This is in my first proposal, okay? Let me run y'all through this. This is my letter of objection. All right, it is 12 pages long. This is my brief in support of a new settlement plan that everybody's objecting to Alleghenies. And since they are, well, then we need a new proposal, settlement proposal, to go before the court that we can all be happy with. And in this brief right here, that's 6 pages long, I explain how what I'm about to propose is the best settlement that can come forward for shareholders of AMC and APE, because their lawsuit only includes AMC, but in mine I show how APE was harmed also, and APE needs restitution as well. Okay, so that's what this document's for. Now this one is what the proposal is. Okay, the very first one is what's called a restitution plan. All right, we know AMC ain't got the money to pay us a lot of money, blah 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 blah. Plus we're paying ourselves, so what difference does that make? But since you can't pay us all right now, then you're going to pay us in increments. All right, it's just like if somebody was to have snatched a woman's purse and run off with it and got caught, and the judge fined them $500 for snatching that purse, and they say, I ain't got it. And the judge would say, well, you're going to pay $50 a month every month until you pay back the $500 fine. Well, it's the same here. I'm saying in my very first argument that we were robbed of 40% of our equity of AMC to create APE. All right? And that should not be so. Why the hell did you take 40% of my equity to create APE? I want my 40% back. Don't you? I mean, hell, if we in here talking about, well, we need relief for this and relief for that, sons of bitches, I want my 40% back that y'all used to create APE. And that's what my first proposal is. And they can't afford to pay us that. Or they would have had money and created it themselves. That's why they took it from us. So they can't afford to pay us. Well, then, I'm telling the judge, if them sons of bitches can't afford to pay me back my 40%, then give me X amount a month for X amount of months until you pay me back my 40% equity that you took from me. Now, the way I got it structured, and I'm going to show it to you right here. Let me take a look at it. All right, this is my new proposed statement. My preliminary statement says, this proposed statement aims to address the grievances of the class members who are shareholders of AMC Theaters regarding the actions taken by defendant Aaron and the resulting harm suffered by class members. The settlement seeks to provide a fair and equitable resolution that restores the rights and interests of the class members and promotes transparency and integrity within the company. That's pretty cool, ain't it? Dividend restitution plan. To address the issue of the unjust appropriation of 40% equity from Class A shareholders, AMC Theaters shall implement a dividend restitution plan. Under this plan, AMC will pay a special dividend of 10 cents per share to Class A shareholders for a period of 18 months. Okay? It is important to note that this dividend should be considered as restitution and differs from regular dividends typically paid based on profits. Here's how the dividend restitution plan serves as a means of compensation. Before I go there, let's talk about this. Don't get the two confused, because people are going to say, well, you can't give a dividend while we're in debt. This is not a dividend. This is a restitution dividend. It means you've created a crime, and now it's time to make a payment. And you can't make it right now, then you can give it in a restitution dividend. All right, so let's keep going. The special dividend of 10 cents per share for 18 months beginning whenever the judge wants to set the date is intended to compensate shareholders for the dilution of their equity during the creation of AMC preferred equity shares. This dividend restitution plan acknowledges the impact suffered by the Class A shareholders and seeks to provide them with financial redress. What I'm saying is, when they created it and they took 40%, we want that 40% back now, and they can start with this dividend of 10 cents per share for 18 months. Now, before you click off, listen. If you own 100 shares, you would get a dividend check from AMC for $10 a month for 18 months. If you own 1,000 shares or 10,000 shares of AMC, then you will get $1,000 a month for the next 18 months per this settlement suit. All right, that's just this part. Now there's more, but and I'm gonna talk to y'all about that in another video. But for this business right here of getting our 40% back, it's going to be a restitution dividend, and the judge can put it for whatever she wants after looking at their books. She'll have a better understanding, or she'll tell an investigator to look and tell her what's the best restitution plan for AMC, and she'll implement that. But the point is, we're going to get our money back. That 40%, I'm getting it back. That's step one in the process. Now, the next thing we got to do is make sure AMC don't go bankrupt. And I got to show now that it's not about a short squeeze. It's about the company, but it's about us getting paid too. And I do that in my next one, which is how to manage preferred shares. And when I get through with that argument, I'll be back to show you what it is and I'll show you how we're fixing to raise, soon as the judge okays it, $500 million for AMC so they can make it to the end of the year without any problems, and them belly aching bankrupting bitches can shut up. So we start getting a dividend restitution payment, and AMC will get $500 million. I'm going to show y'all how in the next video coming up, and I got more I'm fixing to put on their ass. But I want you to understand something. See those numbers of just 10 cents? I had it at 20, and then when I did the numbers, I said, oh, fuck. So I had to back it up to 10 cents, because that's $1.2 billion AMC's going to pay right there alone. And I ain't even got to part C. And, oh, let me tell you, I got some help. I took everything I wrote. Oh, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you now. I took everything I wrote, and I put it in ChatGPT. And I said, ChatGPT, do me a favor. And he said, what? And I said, here is the arguments that I have. Okay? And now I need you to write me a new proposed settlement for this case. And ChatGPT gave me a 3-page outline of here's the new proposed settlement. And man, let me tell you, each one of these motherfuckers, it's going to blow your mind what ChatGPT said that we need to do to them. But this is the beginning of it. This is a $1.2 billion right there. This is going to be the biggest settlement in any lawsuit history. It's going to be so big. I promise you that. Just be cool. But for right now, let's start getting a check coming in the mail, because I done did mine. I know how many $100 I'm going to be getting when they start paying me that dividend every month. And it looks like we're going to be needing it soon. So with that, know that your buddy CSI is on the job. And don't be writing in the comments, I want $1. They can't give you no $500 million a month. Be realistic. Now, this is just the beginning. Take your shares, multiply it by 10, and you can say that you would get that check for the next 18 months. And with that, I love you. Be blessed. Let me know if you like that idea for just getting started. See you in the next video.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so free.